So now we just finished creating the linear programming model in mathematical form, and now it's time to translate those information into Excel, right? Because we have to run a linear programming model using Excel server. So just make sure that you identify four important sections. First, profit per bike, unit profit, and second, the constraint, the time, space, and order constraints, and the decision variable, and the total profit, which is objective functions. So profit per bike should be 60 for A1, X1, and 33 for X2, and 54 for X3. Okay, when we construct the resource constraints, there are three constraints here: time, space, and orders. You have to focus on the slope of X1, X2, and X3, and those slopes will go into this section. So the slope of X1 and X2 and X3 in the time constraints, it should be 5, 7, and 4, right? So 5, 7, and 4. When you look at the space constraint, which is inventory constraint, the slopes are 2, 2, 1. So 2, 1, and order constraint should be 1 times X1 plus 1 times X2 plus 1 times X3. So it should be 1, 1, 1, right? And yellow cells are decision variables as usual. And we want to find the optimal unit of X1 and X2 and X3 bikes that maximize this total profit, right? So amount available should be the sum product of time, slope, comma, and decision variable. And the next constraint should be the same. The space coefficients or space slope, comma, decision variable. And finally, order constraint should be sum product, order, sloped, and decision variables. Okay, that should be time constraints should be less than 1200 hours, and space should be less than 5 square foot, and the total number of orders should be at least greater than 200, right? So now we need to calculate the total profit, which should be sum product of unit profit per bike, comma, and decision variables, right? So now we are ready to run a simple linear programming model using Excel server. So go to data and click server, and your objective function should be the total profit. You want to maximize this. The decision variable should be yellow cells. Now add constraint, which is your time and space constraints should be less than or equal to 1200 hours and 500 square feet. So it should go here. So 0. And add your order constraint should be at least greater than or equal to 200 and add. Now close it. And make sure that simple LP is selected and press solve. So make sure that you click answer and sensitivity report, okay, sensitivity, so that you can actually perform the sensitivity analysis, and press OK. And at the bottom, you see two tabs. One is answer report, the other one is a sensitivity report, right? So if you click answer report, then you see that the final value is $16,200, which should be your total profit, right? This should be a total maximum profit. And the final value in the variable cells, this is the optimal level of units for X1 and X2 and X3. So here's how you interpret these numbers. So going back to your original data, if firm should not sell X1 and X2, but it should sell 300 units of X3 bikes to maximize the total profit, and the total profit will be $16,200. Okay?